What's going on, Sneaker Life fam? It's your boy J-Jus. Hope everyone is having a safe and blessed day. Guys, we do have some new members that have subscribed to, the Sneaker Life fam. I want to say that for my OG people who've been rocking with me and for, my new subscribers, I want to say I appreciate you guys so much. Without any of you, this is, not possible. I do want to say that, you guys got to give yourselves a round of applause because you guys are the real GOATs. You guys are the real MVPs because, as I mentioned, getting in front of a camera, making these videos, it's not easy, but you guys give me the motivation and the enthusiasm to record, and, just, overcome any, obstacles in my life. So I want to say I appreciate you guys so much. And guys, if you are new to the channel or if you haven't, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you do get notified when your boy drop a new banging video. And without further ado, guys, let's get right into the video. So as you guys see, there are some restocks that will be happening on the Flex app, as I mentioned. Now, some restocks that I did see, on the Flex app was, I seen the patent leather breads, and those are going to be releasing in grade school size. And I did see, the court purples. I did see the atmosphere Jordan ones. I did see the Gore-Tex ones. I want to say I did see I didn't see where the Wild Things are, but where the Wild Things will be a restock that is going to be happening for All-Star Weekend. All-Star Weekend will also be taking place in Cleveland, so if you are in the Cleveland area, you are, in for a major, restock with, most of these releases. But there is a hefty amount of releases, and I do have a few releases with me that, I'm going to show you that will be releasing on the Flex app this week, as well as releasing, for All-Star Weekend. Also, we do have some dunks, that will be releasing this week as well. I want to say we have a Panda dunk, we do have the Spurs 75th anniversary. I want to say that is to be releasing this week as well, guys. So, it's going to be a hefty amount. So if you guys, make sure you guys are, subscribing to the channel if you want to stay in the know. I will update you guys with any information that comes throughout the week. But guys, getting into the first, also guys, before that, make sure you guys do go tune into the video that I did on, the New Balance 990s and the Adidas Ozella J's. I did mention that these were two, comfortable shoes that, you should have in your collection. If you guys want to go check out these reviews separately, I do have, two separate reviews up for these, so you guys can go check those out as well. But into these releases, guys, first release I want to talk about, guys, that they did have on the Flex app, was the Bordeaux, Jordan 1s. Now, this wasn't, planned to be for All-Star Weekend. Now, I can definitely see this, release being, an All-Star Weekend, release. As I mentioned, they have a hefty amount, and the list can change, from now all the way. I want to say All-Star Week is what, maybe 3 weeks away, but this is a release that I can potentially see, being put on, the All-Star Weekend list. Granted that this is on the Flex app, the Bordeaux 6s, so, and you guys can definitely get these at your mall for retail. Retail, I feel like a lot of people are gonna wish, they hadn't slept on these, because these are sleepers in my opinion, guys. Also, guys, you do have, one of my favorite, in my opinion, and it is none other than, the Cool Gray 11s. Now, if you guys watch my review on this, I did mention that, since we do have a restock coming, I will say that, I want to try to see if I can grab a pair, because I want to do, an in-depth review on, the preschool pair from, the grade school pair, seeing that this is my wife's pair, that she took a W. But this was one of my favorite, hype releases from, last year. Granted that this shoe, did restock, but most of the sizes that I see restocking are grade school, but this shoe they will have men's sizes and grade school sizes as well. So we can definitely expect to see that in the upcoming weeks. Next shoe on my list, guys, and this is one that, you know, I did a review on as well, and it is the Pine Green Jordan 1s. Now this shoe, guys, is also releasing on the Flex app this week, and it is restocking for, you know, All-Star Weekend as well. You know, I know most people, you know, wouldn't care about this shoe, you know, but, you know, colorway to me is fire. You know, this is one of, you know, my best Jordan 3s that, you know, I have copped. Granted that, you know, I did get this one this year. I actually did want to, you know, grab this shoe last year, but, you know, for the most part, I didn't see this shoe sitting, you know, for most of the times that I did go to my mall. But, you know, I was able to grab these for retail, guys. So make sure you guys are grabbing these, you know what I'm saying, because you guys are gonna wish you never slept on these, guys. These are shoes that are gonna go up in price, trust me. And, you know, leather on this is not bad. Granted that, you know, this isn't the normal Jordan 3, you know, material. Normally we get that, you know, tumble leather, but in my opinion, this is dope. And it kind of reminds me of the Oregon, you know, Jordan 3s with that, you know, that gold outline on the Jumpman as well. Next shoe, guys, and this is a shoe that I actually mentioned in my video with the Marina Blues, which is another shoe that is going to be, you know, in stock for All-Star Weekend, but it is the Bordeaux 1s, guys. Now this is releasing, you know, for the restock this week as well, and this will be on the list for All-Star Weekend. Now, in my opinion, this was a sleeper, one of my best, you know, releases that I copped, you know what I'm saying. Dope leather. I feel like a lot of people are gonna wish they didn't sleep on these, because, you know, this is pretty much, you know, I could say pretty much by summertime or by fall, this can be, you know, around maybe a $250 to $270 or $300 shoe. So guys, make sure you guys are not sleeping on the Bordeaux 1s, guys. Make sure you guys are not sleeping, because this is a dope shoe, guys. I will say this is a dope shoe. Next shoe, guys, and this is one of my favorite shoes that, you know, they have, you know, just, you know, shot up in price, you know, and I wanted to save this one because, you know, I know most people, we were wishing that, you know, we got a taxi and whatnot, but as I mentioned, you know, we won't be receiving a taxi for a while. Granted that this shoe just came out, you know, last year, but it is none other than the Royalty 12s, guys. Now, I feel like, you know, and I'm gonna keep saying it, if you guys have not, you know, copped a pair of the taxis, I will say get you a pair of Royalty 12s, just for the simple fact that this will be the closest shoe that you guys will get to a Jordan 12 taxi. And in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, it's dope. You know, I love the colorway, I love the gold accent hits on it, you know, I love, you know, just the tumble material on it, you know, everything in my opinion, you know, is just dope about the shoe. You know, granted that I mentioned that it isn't a taxi, but guys, in my opinion, it is one of, you know, the best, you know, releases that has released so far. So in my opinion, you know, I love it. And guys, this is pretty much, I want to say resale for this shoe is roughly around, you know, that 250 range, 250, 255. But I could definitely see this shoe being, you know, close to a $300 shoe by summertime, guys. So make sure you guys do not sleep this release. You know, cop it while you can. Get these shoes for retail while you can, guys, because, you know, your guys are gonna, you know, regret not, you know, copping these shoes. Granted that tax time is coming too, and we know that a lot of shoes don't sit during tax time, guys. So, you know, also guys, the Court Purples will be another shoe that is on the list. I believe we have, you know, I believe I mentioned where the Jordan 4, where the Wild Things are. We have the Red Thunders, which will be releasing. Guys, one thing I will say about the Red Thunders though is if you do, you know, make sure you guys are first in line to grab your pair, because as I, you know, mentioned in previous videos, a lot of pairs, you know, are having, you know, quality control with them, bad quality control on top of that. So make sure you guys are, you know, in the know or first in line to grab your pair. Now, something that I want to talk about, and I know it's on a lot of people's minds, is, you know, this Jordan 11 that we have releasing for the 2022 holiday. Now, in my previous video, I did mention that, you know, I can either see, you know, a, you know, Gamma cap and gown, or I can see a, you know, Columbia 11, you know, dropping. Granted that, you know, last year we did have the Jordan 11, you know, Legend Blue lows drop, you know. Now, with that, I will say that, we always receive that Jordan 11, that hype Jordan 11 around, holiday time. So granted that this shoe, I believe it will drop around, Christmas time or whatever, but I can definitely see, this shoe, being a hot commodity. Yeah, Gamma Blue, and I know that's in most people's, opinion for the Jordan 11 to release for 2022, but as I mentioned, guys, I will have to get confirmation first to see, what Jordan it is. And I was actually on Instagram, and shout out to Sneaker File, shout out to Z Sneakerheads. I seen a post where it said, do you want us to release, the release for the Jordan 2022, Jordan 11. Now, guys, I'm eager as much as you guys are eager to see which Jordan 11 it is. Now, for most of you who know, Jordan 11 is my favorite silhouette. So, when it comes to Jordan 11s, it doesn't matter if it's a low or if it's a high. I am, the biggest fan. I will say that I was not a fan of, the Animal Instincts that dropped last year. But, as I mentioned, the Cool Grays is one of, probably the best, Air Jordans that dropped last year. Besides the citrus punches. And I will say, because this shoe was one of a commodity where I wanted, because I know a lot of people don't tend to go for shoes that are out of the ordinary. But guys, we'll just have to wait and see. But I will keep you guys updated, so make sure you guys are tuned into the channel. But that is all I have for you today, guys. As I always say, you got your boy J-Jus, you got the channel, you got your update on some restocks that will be happening, and I had to put that right there. You have your update on some restocks that will be happening. And make sure to go follow me on all my social medias, guys. They will be linked down in the description below. Guys, if you like this video, make sure to go tune into my last video, and make sure to go tune into my video that I will be dropping, because I actually have a shoe right here, guys. And as I mentioned, I know I've been saying this for a while, but I do have a shoe right here, guys, that did release last year. And this shoe actually, as I mentioned, is shot up in price, and I'm still looking forward to seeing if I could grab me a pair. But we'll just have to wait and see. But as I always say, guys, love you guys. Stay blessed, stay positive, reach for the stars, sky's the limit, and we out.